Hello there. Today I have a Lego Transformers animated mini Shockwave with his purple true colors. And I just want to get this out of the way first. He does not have his long arm robot mode or crane modes because in the show he doesn't have purple long arm. He doesn't have the long arm cover mode in purple. When he switches back, it's still gray, so it wouldn't have been accurate. And so yeah, I just decided to focus entirely on the Shockwave mode since that's really his character at the core. But yeah, it's a new build, except for the head, mostly, which is right here. There's no way to make it flip in because there's no room. And yeah, I still think it hides pretty well. I like how the little ears flip up. It's not the best hiding, but it works well enough. And yeah, this time I made the treads gray. It's a little bit more accurate. It's not this exact dark gray, but it is more accurate than just pure black. So I decided to go that route. He also has, the barrel. Another new build. Well, this entire thing's a new build, but yeah. For articulation, moves to the side that much. Each side doesn't go all the way around, unfortunately. But his cannon can aim up like basically all the way and even move back like that. So yeah. Also, this makes like a pretty weird alt mode. It could be like some sort of weird Cybertronian alt mode. It's kind of what it looks like. Well, it is a Cybertronian alt mode. Like, I mean, like, whatever. Maybe you know what I mean. Stuff. 8.5 studs. Actually, no. Five. No, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 and a half studs long, 6 studs wide, and it is about 4.5 studs tall. I also forgot to mention this in the beginning, but this is my final mini Transformers animated build. If I come back to Transformers animated, it will be larger builds. So yeah, with all that out of the way, let's get to the transformation. First thing we're going to do is untab that section right there. Same thing on the other side. Make sure the gray stud actually stays back here, the bracket, just like so. You can move that all the way down for now. Next thing you're going to do is just flip it up like this, and you could just get the arms out of the way, just like so. Actually, yeah, there's not really a clear way to get the arms out of the way, but this will work on the legs. So to do the legs, you're going to move this dark gray bracket out like so, and you're just going to move that forward and then move it down. Swivel this to the side, make sure that bar joint swivels to the middle. Then you're going to shift this piece out like so on a jumper plate, and then just position it so it becomes his knee pad. And this section right here, going to slide it all the way out to the side, swivel around, put it back down, and then you're going to push it back, not like that. See, like that. Then with the legs out of the way, next thing you're going to do is move these arms back down. Just swivel them around at the bicep. Nothing too difficult or surprising at the arms. Then, with the D-snot joints that the arms are connected to, you're just going to move them back a little bit like so. And then next thing you're going to do is just move this entire barrel section back around. And then, so that the turret isn't in the way, you just swivel it all the way around. This time it has clearance in robot mode because the legs or arms aren't in the way. And yeah, the backpack kind of neatly folds up. And then just get the arms out of the way right here. Just move his little antlers up. Move his arms back into place, and there you go. That is Transformers animated Shockwave, or Transformers animated purple Shockwave in his robot mode. So yeah, here he is in his robot mode. I think I got it to look pretty accurate. Proportionately, it's definitely off. He looks a little kitty, I guess. He has like a big head, and his body looks kind of small. I don't know, the proportions just they don't look too animated. But the design is there, so yeah, I think it works. Yeah, there's definitely some obvious changes to the design from last time. Yeah, basically everything's different because I didn't have to incorporate the long arm modes. So yeah, it works. One thing you do not have to have here though, and just to have it more accurate, you do not have to have this. This is considered an accessory, so you just take that off. And yeah, looks much better, much cleaner without it. So yeah. So I guess now for articulation, his head does not swivel side to side. His head can look up though due to how it is connected, so he can look up like that. And it looks pretty natural in my opinion. And because of this D-snot piece right here, his shoulder can move backward that far, forward that far, and due to how ginormous his shoulders are, he doesn't have a lot of outward and not a lot of inward either, so that's kind of unfortunate. But I believe it was the same thing with my old build, so it's nothing new there. He's got a bicep swivel right here due to transformation. We got that full 90-degree elbow bend. Although, because of how far forward his tread shoulders are, just so that he's level in vehicle mode, yeah, he doesn't really accomplish a lot with his forward elbow bend, which is unfortunate. But I still think it's pretty good for what it does. And then moving the shoulders out of the way. If you take the cannon off, he does have a full waist swivel, but we're just gonna ignore that little section right there. He does have universals at the hips, depending on if he's facing completely forward or completely backward, because the corners of these pieces kind of hinder that waist articulation, so you can't really do both at the same time. Like this, at least. At these like 45-degree angles. But yeah, universal at the hip. He does have a thigh swivel all the way around. And then what else? Obviously his ankle pivot. Go farther, yeah, like that. Ankle pivot goes that far, in the direction, not at all. And due to the way it's built, he actually has some forward foot articulation, so that's really nice. And it does its job pretty well, so yeah, that's pretty good. But downside is that he can't move his feet down because his heels get in the way. So yeah, that's all of his articulation. He has some pretty decent articulation, but yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, there's one thing you can do with the cannon. You just have to break his arm like that. Not actually, just move his arm like that. And then another notification. This happened last recording, but once again, just like the power chain guy, I'm going to keep going with the review because I'm too far into the review. So I forgot how you connect this, actually. Yeah, so first thing you're going to do is move this jumper plate to the side, like so. Move the cannon up a little bit, and that gives you enough clearance to swivel this all the way around. Then you're gonna swivel that jumper plate back so that it's flat with the barrel. Oh, no. And yeah, you're gonna do that, so it should look something like this. And then with this jumper plate right here, you're just gonna attach it on either one of the studs, and there you go. That is him with his cannon arm, as Shockwave should be. But I'm not gonna lie, this was an afterthought, so it doesn't look too good in my opinion, but it works. It's not entirely accurate to how he actually holds it in the show. Because, well, maybe you can. Can you? Let me test. Trying to test something. He can kinda hold it how he does in the show. Yeah, he can do that. He can do that. No elbow bend though. No elbow bend. So yeah, he can't do that. So yeah, he has his cannon arm, but the way it's built, it should be like this. I still think it works pretty well. Doesn't look too bad. So yeah, and there we go. Here is Shockwave with some comparisons. And he is about 10.5 studs tall. Maybe like 10 and 1/3. Maybe 11 because of his antlers. You'll see how tall he is. I'll see you guys next time. And yeah, there goes a Discord notification in the background. So yeah.